Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the meeting of Heanor Town Council. As a safety announcement, there are no anticipated fire alarm tests, so if the alarm does go off, please exit via the main door, well, the only door, and don't use the lift. This is a meeting of the council, not a public meeting or an open session, so members of the public are here to observe only and may not speak at the meeting unless they have any specific questions which they have informed the clerk of in accordance with the council standing orders. Could you please put your mobile phones to silent? The meeting is being filmed, so if any members do not wish their comment to be filmed, feel free to leave the meeting. Okay? Right, to receive apologies for absence.
Councillors Nick Beswick and Chris Neal. Mr. Mayor.
And Janet Young. Okay, right, thank you. Declaration of members' interest and updated register. Councillor Hamilton.
I'm a member of the Council Planning Board.
Councillor Singer, Councillor Barnes and Councillor Holmes. Myself and Councillor Anne Jones will declare a personal and prejudicial interest in agenda item 9E and we'll leave the meeting, and on agenda 12 Southgate Limited and shall leave the meeting. Are there any declarations? Alright, are there any requests for dispensation from members on matters of which they have a disclosed public hearing? Okay, then item 4. Public speaking, we've got 2 requests. First one is Natalie James.
Okay.
If not to address the meeting, you're up to 3 minutes.
Okay, so my name is Natalie James. I'm the joint owner of 13 Roper Avenue, along with my partner James Smith. Bought the house in October last year on the proviso that we could buy the land at the back of the property. We were always told we could buy the land without a restriction by the current owner or the previous owner. To find out that through our solicitor that there was a restriction on the land, which at present the council are saying that they won't remove. So we're just here today to appeal that decision and try and find out a little bit more around what's made the council make that decision.
Well, yeah, thank you for that. I mean, the item is going to be taken in exclusion, so there won't be any members of the public present, but we will write to you once the council have discussed it. Right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Feel free to stop, or you may make a sharp exit. If you
is that where the
allotment?
Sorry, it's not a public meeting.
Well, we are public, so that's why.
Right, it's not a public meeting, so feel free to stay.
I'm asking for questions.
Right,
that's why we said that one. Right.
Question from a member of the public.
They said that.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
They said that.
Hello again. Sometimes a lot of questions. The works on the marketplace are almost complete, which I think everybody agrees is great news. When can we expect the Town Council's Events Committee to publish a programme of events for the summer and autumn? As you know, businesses desperately need events to increase footfall, to boost takings after an absolutely terrible period of trading during Q1. No doubt parents would appreciate a programme of summer activities on the marketplace. Not all events need to be... Sorry.
I'm going clock.
Sorry.
I'm timing.
Sorry, it's distracting. Not all events need to be big.
Is that critical?
Not all events need to be big. We've asked people on social media for their ideas and have made loads of good suggestions, and we've tagged the Town Council in those. People have suggested character appearances to small fair rides, Someone also suggested a car boot sale, which would draw people in and possibly pay for itself. Carnival and the beer festival are being planned by other organisations. These are great, but we definitely need more events. So we need an events programme. Linked to that, you've got 2 grants on the agenda for tonight. One is, as you've heard, £3,000 for soul care. The latest accounts on Companies House show that this company has an annual budget income of £420,000, almost double this council's annual budget. Is this the best use of this council's limited budget, particularly when shop fronts are in such a state, kids have nothing to do and businesses are desperate for events, as you've heard? The second grant is £900 to send 2 children to holiday camp. We've got 3,229 kids in the township under the age of 15. I'm not doubting the need of these grants, but the town council must focus our money where it has the most impact on what people are saying is most important to them. And on social media and meetings and all the things you've seen, it's definitely the town centre. Can a grant application decision for these 2 not be deferred to allow other organisations to bid for this money and for this to be considered at the next meeting? A grant to Carnival would reach a lot more children, benefiting the many, not the few. The remaining £900 could be spent on a marketplace event that would benefit hundreds of children and businesses. And finally, I've always said this, I'll always be pleased to offer advice to the council on events if it requires that support. I used to serve as a town councillor, and the fact I'm here shows that really my motivations are about trying to improve the town where we all live. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. There's a meeting of the event committee on April the 17th, so if you'd like to attend that with your suggestions, I'm sure they'll debate it and take on board. What I remind yourself and the events committee is that the council have made budget commitments for this year, so we have to do it within the budget. Right, agenda item.
Sorry, what I was making the point was that those grant monies could be made available for events.
Yes, we made the point.
Okay, I'm just
Members will listen and make the
just
vote accordingly.
yeah. Yeah, I was just making the point.
They may decide that feeding people on food banks is more important, I don't know.
Just the record for the point that the council really have no interest in public opinion, smirks and grins and ignoring people when they're trying to speak. I own the part of the land behind Roper Avenue. I use it for my enjoyment. If I lose it, I might fucking kill myself. I'm going to leave Heanor at best. So, yeah, you guys have no interest in the public's voice. Don't want to listen to us. So thank you very much for your time. But you need to.
I don't think smirking is appropriate actually in this incident.
There's a very distinct demographic around here as well. So thank you very much.
Agenda item. Please.
Susie says it's not as you're told.
Call from the county council, Councillor Stevenson, anything from the county council?
Yeah, there was an item a few months ago where the previous, Laura West said that myself and the councillor Jen, more of the events committee, that's been approved yet.
Swept
I'd have to discuss it with the clerk. I'm not aware of that. Well, I'll say the next meeting is the AGM, so that's when the membership will be decided. So, okay.
The other item is, I noticed it's not on the agenda, working with the Norwich Legion for an event on the 20th of July. On the event.
I understood that was 9F.
9F.
Yes, Chair, there's an item marked events where Councillor Stevenson was going to be asked to speak and outline his
There's an item I was on there, just said event.
Yeah. Event.
Okay. Agenda 4C, ladies report.
Right, thank you. April 15th will see the opening of the car parking spaces on the marketplace and the return of the bus stop. In May, the town council, that's Loscoe Town Council, will be 40 years old. This is something that the council will be celebrating, and whilst I have already been using some thought, ideas for this event are welcome from everyone. As already been reported previously, the official Charles Hill opening is on this Monday. Monday coming? This Monday. And it would be nice if as many members as possible could attend. Thank you.
Agenda item 5 is to confirm the minutes.
So why you have a celebration
That's right.
in a car park up the rest
So
of
is
it
there a
already?
report or a report, Councillor
Yeah,
Ball?
Summer Valley was funded 50 years ago on April 1st, 1974, and a series of celebrations and events are taken to mark this, including the marking of Amber Valley event on Ripon Marketplace to the 6th of April at 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. with tours of the council chambers and mayor's parlour available. And on Monday the 8th, it is an official opening of Charles Hill Sports Community Association.
Thank you, Councillor.
So why is that happening?
Agenda item 5 is to confirm the minutes of town council meeting held on the 7th of March. Page 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. All those in favour? Check.
Like to ask for a second?
Thank you very much. Agenda item 6 is to receive the minutes of the town council events committee held on the 28th of February.
You say that those that would accept these.
Second, yeah, page 1, page 2. All those in favour? Well, thank you. I must remind members that the minute number on page 2 for these minutes are on agenda item at 9C, so if you're just conscious of that. Thank you. Agenda item 7 is exclusion of public. I move that agenda item 15 is held in exclusion.
All right, what's that?
Second, all in favour? Thank you. Agenda item 8, town mayor's announcements. I have none. Agenda item 9A, town council items for decision. 9A. This refers to the community bank hub requests from members of senior email. Basically, we don't meet the government's criteria. So we've got, unfortunately, no further action we can take on that. We are looking at other options. Councillor Howard?
You can apply again if situations change in a year, is that correct?
How do we find out why we were turned down?
Sorry, it's not.
It's just a question of how do we find out? We don't meet the
It's to do with
criteria.
the community, though, that's the thing, isn't it? It's community.
Not according to Lord Mayor over there, no.
Yes, Chair, if this helps, Link follows a set criteria. Where a town still has a bank or a nationwide, we're unable to offer a banking hub. In addition, even for locations without a bank, if the public transport journey time to the nearest full-service bank is relatively short, then we're unable to recommend intervention. The Link review of Heanor concluded the travel time to the next nearest bank, TSB in Eastwood, is 9 minutes by bus, which is considered to be acceptable under our assessment criteria. I'm sorry if the Link decision is disappointing and can assure you that if the circumstances in Heanor change in the future, we would be happy to reconsider.
So what about the people that aren't in TSB or anything?
Thank you,
Like
Andrew.
Andrew, TS Lloyd's is Derby or Ilkeston, 20 minutes away.
Agenda item 9B
Blank minute, thank you.
is
Withdrawn, Chairman, I'm withdrawing that
Yeah.
item.
agenda item 9C.
Yes, Chair, can I recommend to the Town Council that as per the executive recommendation previously, we waive contract standing orders to award a 5-year contract to Light, for an expanded scheme, a discounted scheme based on a 5-year contract. The cost will be £43,000 per annum.
Move that, Chair.
Why have they missed out?
Get your hand.
Missed out.
Yeah, get your hand. Yeah,
Because people asking questions.
Good. Agenda item 9D is the Groundwork Nottingham report, which you all should have received by email.
Just recommended to note, Chairman.
Yeah. Myself and Councillor Anne joined the legal meeting now while we discuss agenda item 9E. Over to the Deputy Mayor.
Excuse this. Thank you. Agenda item 9A.
Yes,
Heanor
Chair.
Town Football Club. As many of you probably can remember, at the last meeting, I asked that we consider a grant towards Heanor Town Football Club because they have got into the final and are going to play Buxton at Derby.
Yes, Chair. At the last meeting, you recognised the achievement of the Heanor Town Football Club reaching the Derbyshire Senior Cup final at Pride Park, and it was suggested that the town clerk look into perhaps providing coaches for supporters to get to the game. Now, as time has gone on, Derby County Football Club had a deadline in terms of the numbers of supporters, in that they released 800 tickets, which opens part of the ground. And if more tickets were required and they had to open up further parts of the ground, that would have incurred a few £1,000s worth of expenditure on road closures and security and things like that happens nowadays. So Heanor Town Football Club had already arranged for 3 coaches and think that they could probably run 5. So they'd already paid for them. So it was pretty much out of the question of the town council actually ordering buses to take people. So we've looked at the costs that they've had and the fact that they're taking, I think, 300 kids. And we have suggested, as the town clerk and the delegated powers suggested, that we give them a grant of £1,000 to use for the cost of transporting supporters and children to the game. And that would need ratifying tonight by members.
Can I have a second to that? And can I have a show of hands in support? Thank you. You just have to hope you will.
The thing is, there's 1,200 tickets coming available. If they're 800 years old, they sell all 800. They're going to release another 1,200 tickets. That's clarified. It's been notified by Derby.
I don't interrupt you, too. Our suggestion is this is referred to the event committee, so the event committee can have a full discussion with yourselves and the region about.
John Richard come along as well.
Oh, fine, yes, that's no problem. Is that okay? Is it all right if we defer to the events committee on the 17th?
When is it?
17th.
17th of April.
What time?
I think it's usually after 6, was it? I think 5:30.
Okay, Richard.
Yeah, all right. It's the day before the Monte Carlo.
Yeah, so you are with that? Yeah, okay with that? Yeah, fine, okay.
What's the venue, Mr. Chairman?
I don't know. You'll get it.
Wilmot Street.
It will on Street, did it?
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Withdrawn. Agenda item 10 has been withdrawn. Agenda item 11 is finance.
Has it been withdrawn?
That's been withdrawn. Agenda item 11A, batch payments. Everybody happy to accept that? Yeah, all those in favour? Any against? No. Agenda item 11B, income from February 2024.
Those that you accept this.
Seconded. All those in favour? Thank you. Bank reconciliation, which is the spreadsheet. That one. I can move it. Seconded. All those in favour? Thank you. Right, agenda item 12A, application from childcare. Shall we meet it again?
Agenda item 12
We've got £460,000.
is a grant application from Self-Care to support the purchase of stock for the food poverty project. The price equates to 2 months' worth of food stock. Andrew?
There's some detail that they've actually given in their grant application that, in the light of what was said earlier in public speaking, it's been in existence since 1977. The amount of grant requested is £3,000. They say they run a very busy food bank and community pantry. Last year we supported over 4,000 adults and 500 children, and they had £75,000 in food shopping bills. Last year, the food bill to support the projects was 17,542, and they're projecting an estimated funding requirement of £20,000 for the year 2024-25. They're requesting £3,000 to support the purchase of stock for the food poverty projects, and this equates to approximately 2 months' worth of food stocks. They say that the proportion of membership in the Heanor and Loscoe area is we monitor all our food poverty projects, and the majority, 80% of users of the services are in the DE75 postcode. They currently hold £97,600, and they say their present financial resources are £367,122, and their annual committed expenditure is £399,360. Their accounts have been audited to show those figures, and they get most of their income from the Police and Crime Commission in Derbyshire, Children in Need and Income Generation projects. And it's now down to members to debate whether they would like to make a grant of £3,000 or not.
I would like to propose that we give them £3,000 as a grant, but we do propose that is it for this financial year? And our financial year actually started on the 1st of April and runs till the end of May, and not the 6th of April start date.
Do we know how many members have actually got that use the food bank?
I think you gave a figure, did you?
I'm having a look through, Chair. I don't think they give an actual figure of the numbers. Last year we supported over 4,000 adults and 500 children.
But it doesn't take £20,000 to feed 4,000 people.
Don't they already get food donated from
Supermarkets?
Yeah.
Big Food?
There's fresh bread out every Friday.
Yeah.
Chair, I think they say that they get their funds from Police and Crime Commission, Derbyshire, Children in Need, Income Generation projects, and donation. There'll be donations from various places, one of them being who you say.
We've got
But I
But,
think
they are projecting
£420,000
there that they make the
£96,000
loss
a bank.
over a
Yeah,
12-month
they have
period.
to supplement what they get from, is it Trust There? Or one of the major providers. I think that's it.
Yeah, it does say in the grant application that they purchased through a variety of channels, including Fair Share, His Church, Central London Co-op and SOS.
I know they do get quite a lot of food donated.
So, can I have the second?
Yeah, I'll second that. I mean, I'm aware that a lot of the food banks throughout the borough are really struggling. And I know that other town councils have supported food banks in their areas as well. And I'm afraid it's a fact of life that no longer can we rely on everybody being able to provide food for the families. And food banks are a way of life for a lot of people, and they do a hell of a lot of good. And I think they need to be seen to be supporting these.
Well, they've got money in the bank to cover that already.
Thank you very much, man.
They've got £96,000 in the bank. Why can't they pay for themselves?
Please. Those against? Abstain? Thank you.
Application from the Derbyshire Children's Holiday Centre. Any comment?
I would like to propose that we accept this application for £900.
Second for that?
Shut in, where people are sending their kids to, you give him £900 to take 2 children from Heanor Loscoe area on a holiday. That £900 is given to the Shore sort centres around here that are shutting because the government are taking their money away.
You should discuss that with councillor.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to.
Stevenson, who's the county council, not the town council.
I'm not on around about here, I'm on about everywhere. All the Shore sort centres are shutting.
The government thing.
Agenda item 13. Sorry.
Sorry, I just wanted to say something. Have we got any more details about this £900?
Yeah, where they going?
Why is it £900 to take 2 children? You pay for a family holiday for £900.
I know you voted on it, but you never gave us a chance.
Well, the information's on the form.
It gets swept under the carpet, so you can't answer it.
As usual, it's pre-agreed by Labour before the meeting starts.
2 pages of information.
Sent to me.
It says all members of our company.
Yeah, but
So surely you should get a gender thing. It should get set aside.
You read it out. You want to read it out? I think it's,
Yeah.
well, why read it out?
yeah, but you
Yeah.
the public will know what it's about.
They're friends.
But
Yeah.
if you don't get the papers out, you should tell us.
I do. We do. A few of us don't get anything.
Did you get the emails from, well, I
I've
think
not had a single email from you.
Or not, as the case may be.
that's an issue we'll take up with the court.
So that agenda should get amended and not agreed on.
Yeah.
The document, you
But
should
it
tell
needs
us
to be paused and put through.
3 days before.
Yeah.
So we actually know. Okay.
So can we not pause that one till next meeting then? Because it can't be agreed on until everybody's had the paperwork.
You could read it out now. We could.
Well, for people's information, the Derbyshire Children's Holiday Centre has provided residential breaks to disadvantaged children from Derbyshire. The provision of residential holidays for these children facilitates their lasting personal development. They've been in existence since 1891. They requested a grant of £900, and the purpose of the grant was to fund holiday places from Heanor and Loscoe for 2024 with direct costs of £450 per child. They would aim to provide 1 full week's holiday, 14 places for children residing in Heanor and Loscoe, and they will provide 26 weeks of holidays in 2024 for the whole of Derbyshire and Derby City. They currently hold, as of the 31st of December 2022, £247,000, that was their latest account, and their present financial resources is expected to be a shortfall in income of approximately £50,000 in 2024. They've got an annual committed expenditure of around £244,000, and their money comes from donations from individuals, legacies and grants. And as I say, they were asking for a donation of £900, which would directly fund 2 places for a week's holiday for 2 children from Heanor and Loscoe.
How many other children maybe in Loscoe is it? We get more than just 2.
2 places.
Yes, only 2 places, but is there any other children in Heanor and Loscoe they could affect as well?
Are they going to be selected?
Yeah.
Children's centre Shore start, keep them open.
Can I judge it on what we asked children?
Keep the building open. It says 1,000 kids rather than 2 kids. So is that item been passed or is that
their money?
Is that been passed then? Is it or
Agenda item 14 is planning and environment.
is that been passed then? Is it? The £900. Unbelievable.
AVA 2024-0059, Speaker Recycling Limited, Heanor Road, Loscoe. Heanor. Installation and operation and decommissioning of a battery energy storage system with an import and export capacity of up to 80,000 megawatts with an associated infrastructure for a period of 40 years. Do you have any comments on that?
It's dangerous.
No? All right, okay.
Very dangerous.
The date of the next, which will be the annual council meeting, is on the 9th of May 2024. Thank members of the public for coming and ask them to quietly leave while we discuss the general.
Shall I just speak? So I've got my hand up.
So why is not say public leave?
I'll just talk to anybody who's
The
listening.
meeting's like.
So I don't understand the logic of giving grants.
Will you leave the meeting, please?
Our town's falling apart, but you know, if you go direct to.
You've been in politics long enough, you know the rules. Please leave.
Well, I don't think that you know the rules, to be honest with you. At the moment.
You've been in politics for far too long because you know how to pay
Completely
the
misuse of public funds. I thought I'd come and see it for myself, and I'm glad that I did. I understand councils, this doesn't work like one.
Where does it say leave on the paper?
The vanity projects. You make them
Look after the back office. That's what talk to you about those other items.
So it's left on.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll be in touch early next week.